Hey guys, this is my scary travel experience from Syria. When you tell a scary travel experience from a certain country, you risk of getting bashed from the people from that country. But don't get me wrong, I love the people in Syria and I just hope the best for all of these lovely Syrians, but not the government. Okay, so I made a video about Syria around half a year ago, and I went to Syria when Baghdadi was still alive, the ISIS leader, and he was hiding in the north of Syria where I went. And I actually didn't want to include this experience in the video. Later on I was interviewed for a newspaper in Denmark, and the interviewer asked me about Syria, and I told him I had an amazing week in Syria, and he then asked me, did you have any bad experiences there? And I was like, should I tell him this scary experience or not? I travel to focus on the positive things because I think the media does a great job focusing on all the negatives. But with that question I also realized that I maybe should have included it in the video. But I was just so hyped on all the positive things about Syria, the people, the food, the love, all the beautiful surprises. Let me just start saying that the capital Damascus in the south feels safer than most European capitals. But for me it wasn't really enough. I just needed to make my way up north in Syria. I actually tried to make my way to Al-Raqqa, but at that time my fixer told me it was impossible and it would be suicide for me. Anyway, I made my way up in Syria all the way to Aleppo and a little further, and I was in the north of Syria for some days. Around 30 kilometers west of Aleppo, ISIS were well represented, and on the second night in Aleppo I went to sleep and there was 3 big rocket attacks fast after each other, and it felt like it was very close to my hotel. I literally woke up in the night by this and I was freaking out. I couldn't sleep more that night as I could still hear the continuous bombings further out. That was very scary to be a part of, but I can understand that the situation is getting better now in that part after Baghdadi died. Anyway, I had 9 amazing days in Syria. I loved the Syrian food, the Syrian people, and Damascus was super cozy and nice in the south. But the real adventure for me started when moving upwards in Syria, which was crazy with so many checkpoints and with ISIS taking control over some of the roads, so we had to drive the right way in order to avoid getting problems. I actually didn't want to tell this scary experience at first because I think we've all heard so many bad things about Syria from the news, and I honestly had a really good time in Syria in the north too, meeting amazing people in the ruins of Homs and Aleppo, and my favorite Hama. After I talked to that journalist, I also realized that maybe I should tell this story, even though it was only my bad travel experience. It's not certain you'll have a similar experience, especially at this time. The situation is totally different now. After I went to Syria, tours started to come slowly more and more, and I really hope to come back to Syria and to see this beautiful country moving forward fast. Syria honestly deserves a lot of tourism because it's such an underrated country. I hope everything will be fine, and I wish for a bright future for the Syrian people, not the Syrian government. And just to let you know, all costs were self-paid. I didn't travel for the government, I traveled to meet the lovely people and out of curiosity. Nothing else. This trip cost me a lot of money, but it also allows me to tell you my honest travel experience. Would I go back to Syria? Yes, in a heartbeat. I love the country. Would you visit Syria? Please comment below. And remember to subscribe to Gus on the Go, and please click on the bell too for updates. See you guys.